What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Pisces sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of February 19th and March 20th, then you are a Pisces sun sign, and this video is for you. Today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the month ahead for the month of November. This spread is designed to, give you all the information that you need to make November the best month possible. It's going to tell you what past, present, and future energies are surrounding you, what to hold on to and let go of in the next month, what obstacles and challenges and lessons you're going to learn in the month of November. It's going to make sure that November is just outstanding for you, okay? All right, so, crystal friends, I got my Solar Light Sphere as always. I brought a moonstone egg because why not? I love moonstone. This is a rainbow moonstone. And I brought tanzanite. I love tanzanite. Such a vibrant, positive energy. So those are the crystals. We're going to be using the Super 8-Bit Tarot today. This is a very quirky, funny video game themed deck. If you want to learn more about it, I have a deck review on my channel. I'll put a link in the card so you can check that out. But it's just fun. We're going to have some fun with this today. So, if you would, please give me a moment to center myself and ask the tarot cards a question. What are the energies surrounding Pisces sun signs in the month of November? Alright, that ought to do it. Cut the deck. Alright, and while we're at it, we're going to go to the Keepers of the Light Oracle, and we're going to ask it what spiritual message it has for Pisces sun signs in the month of November. What spiritual message for Pisces sun signs in the month of November? Oh, and we'll look at that at the end. Alright, let's get into it, friends. The first thing I'm going to notice is we got a lot of court cards, Pisces friends. What's going on with that? That's interesting. That's very interesting. So, that could mean a lot of different things. We'll see what it means as we get into this reading. But we'll look at these cards individually first and then see what they have to say as a whole. The first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the energies of last month. So, the energies of October, and we've got the World card here. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that October may have been, for some of you, a time when it's kind of the end of a cycle. Maybe something feels like it's winding down. Maybe everything came together and culminated, and now it's the end of that period. And that's pretty general. And this is a general reading, which is meant to apply to a wide group of people. So not everything's going to apply to everybody. And this could mean different things for different people. The World card here is saying that this could be the end of a job that ended, or a relationship, or it could be, more energetic base. Maybe the end of a period of awakening and moving into a new type of awakening period. This could be a lot of different things, and I have a feeling that if this reading does resonate with you, then you know what this means, right? You know what ended in October. Something ended, and I don't get a negative feeling from this card. A happy ending. Things came to their eventual conclusion. And so what this means for you is totally, up to you. I can't say. If this was a personalized reading, then yes, I could tell you. But I'm not 100% sure what this means for you specifically, but you probably know. So happiness is the feeling I'm getting. even if the ending of this period seemed negative to you, I think maybe now looking back on it, you might see that it was a positive thing in your life, and you should be happy about it. And it helped you to grow and expand and learn, and that's a beautiful thing, right? Okay. All right, let's move on over here. This is the current energies surrounding Pisces sun signs. We've got the Queen of Cups. All right, I'm getting the feeling of, kind of being in touch with your emotions, of being aware of your emotions and kind of paying attention to them. The feeling I'm getting right now is that, whatever this ending was, now is a time of emotional reflection, looking back on it and kind of analyzing the emotions that were brought up because of that ending. And this is definitely, I'm getting a feeling of like maybe a calmer, slower period right now of looking back on the past, of reflection, and definitely being in tune with your emotions. I think this is a great thing. This shows that whatever event occurred in October, whatever culmination of events brought the end of a cycle, I think it shows that that there was a lesson there. That it brought up emotions, and you're doing what it takes to kind of feel those emotions and learn from them. That's such an important thing. Is these emotions that we have, whether they're positive or negative, each emotion is a lesson in itself, and it's trying to teach us something about the way we feel and the way we perceive things. And so it's very important that when something like this happens, that you do take the time out to kind of reflect and understand why you feel the way you do. And I think that's a great thing that you're doing right now, Pisces friends. You guys are water signs. You do this a lot anyway, but now is a great time, and I feel like this is something that's important to you at this time, is to really reflect on those emotions and learn the lessons each one has for you. All right, moving over here, we got another court card. This represents the energies of next month, the energies of November that you're going to be taking with you into the month of November. We've got the Page of Coins. And I feel like that November is going to be the time for you to start something new. The Page of Coins is a wide-eyed optimist who's going to start a new project, and is just very enthusiastic about it. Maybe not as experienced as he or she needs to be. Maybe he or she is doing this without all the knowledge necessary, without the experience necessary, but the passion is there. So I do get the feeling that this time of reflection, this time of self-analyzation is going to come to an end in November, and then you're going to be on to the next new thing. For a lot of you, this could be a new job, this could be a new project, this could be a new artistic endeavor, this could be a new diet. The pentacles kind of symbolize earth type things, nature type things. So this could be a new trip, a new expedition into the unknown, maybe a vacation of some sort, but I'm not really getting vacation necessarily. I'm getting more of like a more grounded thing, like a job or a job opportunity or something like that. Something new coming in, and you being very enthusiastic about it, and just be aware that, you may not have all the experience necessary, but don't let that stop you, right? There's going to be probably some stumbling blocks along the way, but don't let it stop you, because, there's no time like the present. You can't just procrastinate. Oh, I'll do that when I have more experience. No, that's how you get experience, by trying new, different things. So go out there and be adventurous and try new, different things in November. I think it's going to help you. All right, this card here represents what to hold on to in the month of November. We've got the Ten of Swords, and generally speaking, this is not an energy you want to hold on to, the Ten of Swords, but I am getting the feeling here that this card is asking you to be aware of your ego thoughts, and not only that, but be aware of their impact on you. So often we just... to those who are unconscious, not necessarily you, but to those who are unconscious, we're led around by our ego thoughts. And the majority of these ego thoughts are fear-based, they're negative. And we just think that that's what being a human being is. It's thinking these negative ego thoughts. And we just come to accept it as normal. But that is not normal. That is not normal. A normal human being is in touch with their emotions and their intuition and their psychic abilities. And they listen to their ego thoughts only so far as it gets them to food, water, clothing, and shelter, basically. So this card is asking you to be aware of your ego thoughts and the impact that they're having on your life. And those little things that you tell yourself that are just so damaging yet seem so innocuous when you say them. Like, oh, I don't have enough money for that. I'll do that when I get enough money. And that's, it doesn't seem negative. It seems like logical. But it seems logical to the ego mind. To spirit, remember, this page of coins says you don't need the experience, you don't need the money, just go do what you're passionate about, just go do it now. There's no time like the present. So that's just one small example of how an ego thought can kind of weasel its way into your life and cause unexpected damage. Oh, ouch. So don't let your ego thoughts get to that point. Be aware of your ego thoughts. Hold on to the idea that you are responsible for the thoughts that you have, and if they are slanted towards negativity, it's your responsibility to bring those to a positive state. And you can only do that by being aware. So be aware of your ego thoughts in the month of November, okay? All right, this card here represents the biggest obstacle you're likely to experience in the month of November. We've got the King of Coins. I'm getting the feeling that this is a person in your life who's going to pose a challenge to you. The King of Coins is a person who's well-grounded, but is kind of focused a little bit on money. If not money, then, food. If not food, then cars or houses or something tangible, something you can touch and feel. And this is a person who's in control of these things, but is also heavily focused on these things. And you being a cup-based, a water-based energy, Pisces friends, you're going to grate against these kind of people. These people are going to kind of just going to feel off to you. And I get the feeling that there's going to be a person in your life, or if not a person, then an energy of just a focus on the physical world that's going to cause you to kind of lose focus and lose track of what you're supposed to be doing. Yes, in November, you've got the Page of Coins here, Pentacle energy, but it's a youthful energy. It's a hopeful energy. Whereas the King of Coins, I'm getting the feeling that this person who is going to cause you issues in your life is going to be too far into that. Maybe this could be a domineering boss or a parent if you're younger. This could be a spouse who's worried about the bills and is spreading that negative energy to you about bills or income and stuff like that. So I do feel as though there's going to be a slightly negative influence as far as a person who's really focused on money or focused on tangible things in this world. And they're going to kind of cause a little bit of anxiety maybe towards you, or they're going to give you reasons to be anxious possibly, which is not a good thing. So be aware of that. And if you do experience that, remember to protect your energy. Remember that you don't have to listen to this person. This person is on his or her own journey, and it doesn't really necessarily have to affect you if you don't want it to. So just be aware of that as you move through your month in November. All right, this card here represents what to let go of in the month of November. We've got another court card. We've got the Page of Wands, another page here. Okay, this card is saying that November is not really the month for a sense of adventure. It's not really a month to just throw complete caution into the wind and just follow your gut instincts. You should always follow your gut instincts. But, the fact that we got the Page of Coins as your predominant energy leads me to believe that your approach in November to whatever new thing that's coming along should be pragmatic. It should be slow and steady. You shouldn't just jump in headfirst and not worry about the effects. Worry is a bad word. I don't mean to say worry, but basically what I'm getting at here, friends, Pisces, is that in the month of November, maybe take things a little bit slowly. You're just coming off of this end of a cycle, and you're just coming off you're probably still in this, some of you are probably still in this period of reflection, of processing the emotions. And when November rolls around, it's going to be a time for you to take baby steps, slow, methodical baby steps towards your goals. There is going to be I get the feeling of like some new energy coming in, a new opportunity, or at least I shouldn't say a new energy or new opportunity, but a rekindled excitement for maybe a past energy. So maybe you have more gusto for your job, or you find a new reason to enjoy your job, something like that. So but the fact that the Page of Wands is coming up in this position leads me to believe that you shouldn't be too reckless. You shouldn't be careless, and you should really approach any decision that you need to make in the month of November with your full faculties. You shouldn't just oh, my intuition said so, let's go. But you should consult your logic mind. You should consult your emotions, right? You should consult the resources you have around you to make sure it's feasible. And you should also listen to your intuition. So make well-rounded decisions in the month of November. Don't just go fly off the handle, basically. This card here represents the energy of the people around you in the month of November. We got the Three of Wands, and I just want to state that, there's individuals in your life with individual energies, but this card represents the energies of people in your life as a whole. Friends, family, coworkers, strangers, all of those people. And we've got the Three of Wands. I get the feeling here that the people in your life, Pisces friends, are going to be very looking towards the future. They're going to be future-minded, future-set. And they're going to be a little bit distracted from you. Maybe they're not going to give you the attention that you normally expect from them. They might be a little bit more focused on their own situation, on manifesting their own dreams to kind of be a huge influence in your life. This is not negative. I mean, we're all on our separate journeys, and yes, there are going to be people in your life who don't possess this energy, but as a whole, I do get the feeling that people are going to be a little bit more distracted, more distant from you in the month of November, simply because they're on their own journeys, and that's fine. Let them do their own journey. They'll come back to you when they're ready, and you got your own stuff to worry about as well, so, I wouldn't be so upset when or if this happens, so just take it for what it is and appreciate that they're on their own experience and you're on your own experience, and you'll meet again along the path. Don't worry, your paths will cross. And this is also not to say that you're just going to be alone and no one's going to call you. What I mean is just that, if you're going to need a shoulder to cry on, then you might be disappointed because people are busy with their own stuff, possibly. That's just an example, okay? All right, let's look at the last card. This one is turned over. This card represents the biggest lesson you're likely to learn in the month of November, Pisces friends. Temperance. This card reminds us that it is all about balance. And this is kind of what this is basically a summation of this spread. This spread is saying, don't fly off the handle, but also do consult your intuition. Don't allow your negative ego thoughts to take control of your life, but also consult your ego thoughts to make decisions. The King of Coins is saying, oh, you got to focus on money, and that's the only thing that's important. But at the same time, it's like, the Page of Coins is saying, yeah, let's focus on it. Let's just do it with a little bit more enthusiasm, with a little, like a more innocent energy behind it. So this month, I get the feeling is you're going to learn balance. You came off of that end of that cycle thing, whatever it was, and you're at this period where you're just kind of contemplating it, and now's a chance for you to regain balance, because these things can throw us off balance. If you perceived it as a negative thing, then it might throw you off balance a little bit, or even if it's a positive thing, it might throw you off your balance a little bit. And I think November is going to be a month for you to regain your balance and move forward in a new age of energy. And it's going to be different for all of you, but I think the theme here is the same for all of you, is that November is a time to strike out a chord, a balance between the physical world and the spiritual world, or emotions and thoughts, or of people and things. A balance between all those things is going to be very important in the month of November, and it's important that you kind of figure that out. So yeah, I think that pretty much says everything I wanted to say. End of a cycle in October, moving to a time of contemplation, whereas in November we're going to move to a time of new opportunities, or renewed vigor for something that's already been in your life. Just be sure that you're cognizant of your thoughts and make sure that they're not running your life. But also don't, just fly off the handle. Don't just base every decision you make on your intuition. That could be dangerous. It could get you into hot water possibly. So try to make a well-balanced, well-rounded decisions in the month of November, and don't let the outside energy of people really affect you. Protect your energy and realize what's important. And if someone's trying to, bring fear or anxiety into your life, just protect your energy, put up your shields, and you'll be fine. And just don't expect everyone to be there for you. This is going to be a month of self-discovery a little bit, so you may not have the support group that you had always expect, but balance is key. Balance is key. So Before we go, we asked the Keepers of the Light Oracle what message it had for Pisces Sun signs, spiritual message in the month of November, and we've got hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And I think that's the energy that's going to help you to get through this. That's going to be the energy that helps you to analyze your emotions. If you're focused on love and you see the love that's in all of your emotions, then you can really understand them. And you can understand that even those depressive feelings, there's love in there, because those depressive feelings are teaching you something. And love and acceptance is very important. That's the way to bring balance into your life. It's the way to move forward into a new phase, is to do it with full of love and acceptance, and recognizing just your power. It's going to be a lot easier to get your balance and move forward if you realize how powerful you are. And if you do realize how powerful you are, outside energies can't affect you. They're just things that happen, but they're not going to change your energy. And that's so important to remember, Pisces friends, in the month of November, that you are a divine being and nothing can interfere with you feeling just completely blissful unless you decide it does. The choice is yours, okay? So that is the reading, Pisces friends. I hope you guys got something out of that. Leave a like if you enjoyed that. It really lets me know that you enjoyed it, and I should keep doing it. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, put those in the comment section below. If you really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I release these videos all the time. And if you want a personalized reading where I tap into your specific energies, then head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below. You can just click on that and head on over there. And there's a wide variety of readings that we can use to get to the bottom of your issues. We'll work together and really figure out how to move forward through any problems or any issues that you may have, really. Okay? So Pisces friends, it's going to be an interesting month, a new month of new energy. So I'm excited for you guys. I hope you guys are excited too. Just remember to move forward with love and acceptance in your heart, and everything will work out perfectly. All right, that is going to be the reading. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.